Hey, what is going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today we've got for you guys is some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare information. Now, for this video, I'm going to be covering everything we currently know regarding the score streaks within the game. First of all, what we actually know about them. Secondly, how you can customize your kill streaks, and thirdly, the brand new co-op kill streak system that will be introduced into Advanced Warfare multiplayer. So, first of all, we currently know of 7 current kill streaks that will be making it into Advanced Warfare. Of course, there's going to be many more different kill streaks, but at the moment, these are the current ones that we know of. First of all, the classic UAV. This will just act as a standard UAV that we've seen in previous Call of Duties, and this is going to cost 400 points. Now, moving on to the next score streak, this is going to be the Orbital care package. Now, what this is, it's essentially just a care package we've seen within previous Call of Duty titles, but it also contains the possibility that you could get the map streak, which could be something such as a massive gun that pops out of the ground or something like that. So it's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to know what different map kill streaks there's actually going to be, and if it's actually going to be worth your time in being able to actually stick on the care package for different particular maps. Now, moving on to the remote turret, this is going to cost 600 points, and essentially what this is a sentry gun, but it also contains some really good other alternatives, which I'm going to get into in just a second. Now, moving on to the Vulcan, this is also going to cost 600 points, and this kind of reminds me of the Loki from Call of Duty Ghosts. Essentially, it is a satellite, and you shoot down a massive laser beam that acts for around 5, maybe 10 seconds, so that is definitely a really good kill streak, especially for how much it's worth. It does kind of act as some kind of variation of the Predator missile, so that is definitely a cool kill streak to actually stick on if you so desire. Now, moving on to the Warbird, this is essentially the VTOL warship from Black Ops 2, acts in the same different manner, but it does have some really unique features that I'm going to get into regarding the co-op score streaks in just a second. Now, moving on to the Goliath. Now, what this is essentially an assault juggernaut, but instead you're kind of beefed up with massive armor, and of course have the classic kind of minigun, and once again this is going to cost 800 points, and that is definitely going to be a fun kill streak or score streak to use. Moving on finally to the last score streak that we currently know of, and this is going to be a Paladin, and at the moment I'm not really sure how this is going to work. I think it's going to be a beefed up version of the Warbird, so essentially a bigger version of the VTOL, but once again, definitely going to be interesting to see how that's going to work out and play out in the game. But moving on, now I want to talk about the score streak system within itself. First of all, this year, for the first time ever, you're going to be able to customize your score streaks. Now, I did do a video on this a couple of months ago, and of course it seems to have actually come true. So this year, let's take the remote turret for a good example. If you want to have it, maybe a little bit longer on the battlefield, then you can actually select a different icon, which will actually allow the remote turret to stay on the map a lot longer. However, it will cost an additional 100 points. As well as this, maybe you actually want to just take it off its stand itself and run around with it. This will also cost an extra 100 points. So you can kind of gather how this is going to work. Instead of the remote turret now costing 600 points, because you've actually selected these two, massive kind of game-changing thing, it will now cost 800 points. But of course, you're able to run around with this thing and have a really good time. So this is going to be really interesting within the game. I'm going to be giving you guys some massive tips when the game's released to get the best out of your score streaks with the amount of points you can actually get. But moving on now I just want to quickly talk about the co-op score streak system. Now, what this is essentially for certain different kill streaks within the game, you're actually able to actually have someone on your team to actually assist you in that score streak. For example, in the Paladin, if you actually decide to, or your teammate decides to, they can actually jump in that and basically assist you by killing people on the battlefield. So of course this gives people with a lower skill gap a kind of opportunity to essentially use score streaks that they've never actually used. I'm hoping, I didn't really see this within the actual event itself, but I'm hoping if someone does actually jump into your kill streak that you'll earn some kind of assist points or something like that, so you can get rewarded as well. But that is pretty much it. That is all the current information we know regarding ScoreStreaks and the ScoreStreaks system within the game. Of course, I will be going playing Advanced Warfare at Eurogamer and hopefully be able to bring you guys some gameplay, and I of course will be giving you guys everything I know on my channel, so please subscribe if you haven't already. But anyway guys, I've been Long Sensation, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Some information that you may have actually missed during the reveal itself. So in this episode I'm going to be covering the XO perks. This time we've got 3 different tiers, which is kind of the traditional route, and this time we've got 5 perks per each tier. So